Coach Kai Edwards back for another week. Can you believe it's almost over?
No, it's gone by really quick, but that's what happens when your teams enjoy to show up and watch them at practice, and train hard. So it goes by pretty quick that way.
We're halfway through the conference season, which means there's only 4 games left on the schedule. You got 2 on the road this week, 1 on the road next week, and you finish up at home against Portland. Just kind of, looking at the last little bit of this schedule, where's the team at heading into these last 4 games?
Yeah, I mean, I think we hit a little bump in the road this week, but I think we're confident as ever. We're playing two teams that we match up pretty well with, 4-3-3s versus 4-3-3s. There's your scouting report. So I think that matchup helps us because that's what we play against every day. So I think this team this year is confident in going into this weekend.
You know, LMU and Pepperdine, they went up north. They went 0-2 last week. You guys are coming off of an 0-2 week. So how hungry are these teams going to be coming into this weekend's play?
Yeah, I mean, it's not an act of desperation, but I think it's kind of like the Cowboys and the Vikings this weekend, and the team that's the most desperate to get everything done might be the most successful on the day. Whoever feels the most like their back's against the wall and isn't frantic but plays out of a little bit of desperation, I think will probably be the more successful team.
St. Mary's had an 0-2 week. Santa Clara came into St. Mary's Stadium, ranked 12th in the country. You guys played with them. You lost 2-0, but the game didn't feel like a 2-0 game.
No.
Just thoughts on that looking back now?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I mean, we give up an own goal in the 55th minute, and then Bianca, their World Cup goalkeeper, makes 2 big-time saves. But they're a very good team for a reason. They create their own fortunes. But for anyone who was at that game, I think have a clear understanding that those 2 teams that on that day were pretty even, and which is promising in the future of the program. It's disappointing now, but I think it's something that goes into next year when we play Santa Clara. I think our team walks into the game with the realization that we're an own goal away from getting a result versus them.
I talked to you a little bit after that game. After giving up that goal to Santa Clara, kind of a little bit of a flatness on the team when they played. And then after losing to Santa Clara, you start off Sunday's game a little bit flat and give up an early goal against San Diego. Team did respond by scoring 1 to tie it up. Just talk a little bit about how the team has responded to either losing or getting behind in that sense.
This year's group's been phenomenal in their response to things. But I think that's the problem with younger players is they have to get better at being proactive and getting things done the first half and the first time and not waiting to react to stuff, because in WCC you can't put yourself in a hole. We battled back versus San Diego, get the goal first 45 seconds, outshoot them 10-3 in the second half and go after them. Parsons, their keeper, makes unbelievable saves, and then we give up 2 straight corner kicks for the goal at the end with 5 minutes to go. But I think we responded well. We just have to do better of taking the game to LMU and Pepperdine from moment 1 this week.
Were you surprised that there were no saves for St. Mary's in the match against USD?
Yeah, that's fun but disappointing. They had 5 shots, 2 on frame, and 2 of them scored. I don't know if she could have done much with either one, except for on the second one, maybe go get the ball. But they finished 2. I think it was a testament to we had the ball the majority of the game. But when you get the conference play, it's the result that matters. And I think, Scott, our assistant, said we might have played our best 2 games of the year this weekend in style of play and aggressiveness and going to goal and execution, and we lost both. But I think that's also the promising part of if we continue to play this way, we will put ourselves in position to win 2 games this weekend.
Leading into this weekend, you've got your opening game is against LMU. LMU comes into this game 8-5-1 overall. They're 0-2-1 in conference play. Currently tied for last place in the WCC with 2 other teams that have 0 wins to start. What do you look for from LMU coming into this game on Friday?
Yeah, I think they'll be flying around. Not a program that used to be in that position. We're sitting in 5th place in conference, and they're sitting 2 points behind us. So I think it's a game with everything to play for. Whoever wins the game is sitting in 5th, if not 4th by the day. So I expect them to try to take the game to us from moment 1 and kind of try to go after us, which is good, because I think our team does respond well to that. Hopefully we do a very good job of taking it to them from moment 1.
You talk about being in 5th place right now, but still, with 4 games to go, each team still has more than half of their season remaining. A lot can happen. How much do you put into where you're at right now in the WCC?
I mean, it's not a lot because there are still 12 more points to be had in the trip. But I think it also it helps our girls confidence wise to realize, yeah, you're 1 and 2, and that stinks, but you are sitting in fifth. I mean, people are looking up at you, and LMU and Pepperdine are thinking we need to beat St. Mary's so we can go ahead of them. So I think there's a responsibility that comes to that, and that is to go after the game and to go after people because you got to know they're coming after you because they want the fifth spot.
Pepperdine on Sunday. I don't know how much you've seen of Pepperdine this
A
year.
lot.
Um, just your thoughts on Pepperdine and the type of team that they have that you're going to see on Sunday.
Very good soccer playing team. Tim Ward's been there for 11 years. I think I've coached against them the last 4 years in a row between Santa Barbara and here. Very good soccer playing team. Last year we were up 1-0. They come back to tie it 1-1. We dribbled by their last defender, scored to go 2-1, called back offsides. Yes, that does not make sense, but it did to the referee, and then we lose 2-1. But the game was, our team is there. Our team is own goal, a post, a misfortune away from, winning 3 more games in the next 4. So I think it should be an exciting game. I think no matter what the result is on Friday, us and Pepperdine are going to be close in points by Sunday, and it's going to come down to the second game on the weekend and who wants to see their name on Monday in the 4th or 5th spot.
It's been a while since you guys have been on the road. The last time you guys made a road trip was September.
Yep.
What's it going to feel like going back on the road again?
It's nice. It's fun. I mean, you shorten the roster a bit, which is unfortunate for the kids who don't get to travel, but I think it's also a praise to the 18 that will earn their way onto that flight, and that travel roster is going to change from the last 2 trips, which is good because that shows everyone's always competing. Every spot's always in danger and in question if you leave it in question, and other kids want their spot. I think that shows to the competitive level our group has that kids can step in and take minutes. So I think that's nice though, but you get to take care of basically everything they're supposed to do. You get to manage their time, their sleep, their food, everything. And I think our group did very well so far. I think we're 2-2 in games we stayed in a hotel. So I think our group does very well because they are young and they don't know what to do next. So sometimes the coach has to tell them what to do and what time to eat and when to sleep. And right now our kids have responded to that.
Well, Kai, good luck this weekend. 2 very big West Coast Conference games coming up for you guys, and we wish you the very best down in Southern California.
Thanks. Go Gaels.